Yo, welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. They're just doing some super casual stuff. My freaking back has been killing me the last couple days. I feel terrible, but I want to play some video games. You know how it is. I don't know if I look terrible or not, but I feel terrible. So there is the Stony Tombs here, so I figured I'd just go do it. We're still rocking the firewall orb, so yeah, you know. Figured that would be a good one. I'm trying this new, apparently my dual streaming chat thing. I used to have two chats up all the time, but now the actual combination of them actually works now, so. But yeah, huge shout out everybody. Give everybody the shout outs they are due. We got, is that CERM? Sorry, I don't recognize. Is that an R and M right next to each other? My eyes are, oof. But yeah, CERM, welcome in, Nick Stevens, Casey Killer, Cassandra, Borislav, Ribby T-Dub, Saffron, Sweet Phil in there saying welcome in. What's up, Sweet Phil? Great Walrus, what's going on? What's up, Ryan? Francois. Oh, Francisco. Wrong person. I got the name mixed up. Welcome in, everybody. Countess Walrus is doing Countess runs, trying to get Molinisk. Good luck on that one. Can sometimes get lucky, get him right off the bat, sometimes not, so best of luck. Svad, welcome in there over on Twitch. I gotta get the good start. I gotta get the text bigger on this. Boy, old man Phil can barely read these. I'm trying a new chat layout system, and apparently I'm old man and I need glasses or something because I can barely read it, so small. I'm gonna jump back to the normal chat here actually, because I'll have to look at that some other time. The text is too small and I can't read it, and I don't know where the stuff's at, so I can easily just go like this. Ooh, there we go. That way is down, so we'll go look at the rest of these ones. Is Twitch get all annoyed by combined chats? It didn't work for a long time very good, but by combined chats, what they mean is when, like, when you have like the bots auto implanting like the YouTube comments into the Twitch chat and stuff like that. It's just combined on my side, so I only would have to have one chat up, and yeah. Dan Mins, welcome in. I wonder if I could change some of the colors too, because that's another thing, the colors on that combined chat. The background's black, and then the color of some of the text was dark blue. Or I'm just old. Probably a little bit of both. Brad. Let's go. Thank you so much, Brad, for 32 months of Slayership. Welcome in. Boy, I'm gonna be honest, even just since I started streaming, I feel like 50% better than I did before I started streaming. Don't even know why. Maybe I'm just distracted, but I just started feeling better. So are these terror zones? Right now it is. Yeah. So right now the Stony Tombs is terrorized. And then I looked ahead at the schedule coming up here, and I think it's terrorized Meth offline for the next hour. So I think I'm just gonna be rocking this here online, just kind of like solo magic finding, mega casual, because I'm like I was saying, anyone who hopped in here a little bit more recently, I'm really not feeling very great today. But yeah, just do some casual solo stuff here. Sunil, welcome in if I didn't shout you out. Oh. Okay. Heating pad too hot, and we gotta stay hydrated. Rob asked if I ever found a crazy rare. Not anything that's crazy that would be worth like 40 job rooms or something, no. Probably, I don't know, maybe, I'm trying to think of which one's probably shocked me the most. One that I was very surprised by was I was doing Nightmare and Dario, and I mean they're rare boots. They aren't worth a bazillion, but they were tri-res boots with walk run on them. But they were, two of the resistances were 40, and the other one was like 30 something. And it was just shocking because it was Nightmare and Dario, right? So I appreciate you, Felix. Says get well soon. Yeah, my back's been bugging me, and it's hard. It's really I can't sleep because my back hurts all the time, and yeah, it's I don't know, kind of feeling better today and then kind of not. It's hard to explain, but I gotta just take it easy on my back pretty much as I can for somebody who sits at a computer all day. Well, the one thing though, the Lions did win yesterday, so that's always a plus. One of my fantasy teams is going to win. The other one, not so much. The cheap friends and family league I play in, I'm going to win. But yeah, the super expensive keeper league, not going to win. Boy, I know not everybody NFL fan out there, so, but Drake London, oof. Maybe I was wrong being high on him this year. Took a chance on somebody who didn't really prove it yet, and doesn't look like it's paying off yet. Fourth quarter was kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, there was like one or two fluke plays, and then there was like a couple of just blown calls, just absolutely blown. Like, oh, shnikes. If that could have been a Griffin's off the rack while I'm complaining about the refs in an NFL game. That'd have been perfect. Hutchinson coming around the corner, untouched. And then with the offensive linemen for the Rams, just like, whoop, down you go. We'll just stick that foot right out there. What ammo am I using? Right now, it's just some rare random one. Oh, that Mars I found. I forgot I found that Mars the other day. Oop. Yeah, I know sometimes I'm looking awkward here. I'm like adjusting my back or whatever just to make sure I have it in the right position to try to, you know, maximize my comfort. So do forgive me if I have weird looks on my face or something when I'm like shimmying around or something. No good. Missed them rare gloves. Oh, did I not see those? Those are the 220 Javas that I wanted to find in a single player, but were online, so probably didn't want to pick them up. Sunil says football season started. Oh yeah, sure did. Yeah, moms, welcome in there over on Twitch. Welcome in, welcome in. Lions defense look good, says Great Walrus. Sometimes. I guess I'm just like you know, couch coach here, but Ben Johnson, he's our defensive coordinator. I wish he would do some things a little differently sometimes, but I don't know. I'll just sit on the couch and complain about it. And who knows? I'd probably hop in there and do the stuff I'm saying and just get torched, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just like too passive at the wrong times, it seems. And, you know, rushing 3 dudes and like just letting them get 15 yards of play. Sometimes, like, we're only up by a touchdown. Like, you got to play like you're trying to win still, you know, type of situations. But who knows? Mama Phil, yo! Welcome in, you legend. Wicked Ball said he's no stranger to back pain. Unfortunate, but yeah. Us old people, I know. Casey said he found a 3-fire 20 FCR the other day. Ooh. I don't think I have... Wait, 20. You mean 10 FCR magic one, I'm guessing? Yeah, because I don't think you can get a 320 amulet. Now that I think about it. I think you can get a 310 or you could get a 220. On a crafted one, I think. But either way, even a 310, pretty sick for sure. Smolps, welcome in. Gloomy Llama. How about them Cowboys with the way overpaid quarterback? Yeah, market value for a quarterback nowadays somehow. I didn't hear exactly what he get. What was it, 4 years, 230 mil or something like that, I'm guessing? I don't remember exactly. I'd have to look it up now again, but I'm sure he didn't get much more than, like, Jared Goff just got, so it's hard to... I guess you could say they're all overpaid, huh? Which, can't argue, but... Oh, 320 circlet, maybe. Oh, well, he said magic amulet, so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Shout out Smulps. I don't know if I shout you out yet. I looked at it, was going to shout you out. Don't remember if I did. But shout out again. Let's see. What did I miss this run? Jordan says all the games shows that the Brown still stinks. Boy. Deshaun Watson, huh? How about that guy? How about that guy? Anybody in here a Chicago Bears fan? What's going on with Rome? I mean, he played like 85% of the snaps or something. Didn't get a lot of work, but I'm not even talking about that. He's going in for an MRI today, and they're like, we don't know what this is. Like, is he going to be done for the season? You know, like just random speculation from people, you know? I mean, I would almost, I don't even know. I almost, not that I would want anybody to get hurt. I'm not saying that. What is going on here? But for the health of my fantasy team, I almost would want him just to be out for the season. Because for my main team, I have, oh, it's right here. I have him and DJ Moore. And I'd rather have one guy do really good than have any of the work split. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I have tried stretching. Yeah. Yep. Come to find out, I think one of the stretches that I was doing, when I first hurt my back, it was making it feel better. And then I've been doing it, and it's been not getting better. And I think even a few days it's been getting worse. And I looked up some stuff, and it was like, yeah, that's not good for it. And I'm like, okay, cool. For what I probably have, which is a pinched, like a kind of like pinched nerve from a bulged disc. But yeah, for some reason, the first day or two, it was like I would just like do like essentially a hamstring stretch, and I was like, okay, all the pain completely went away, and it would all be gone for like a couple hours. But now it doesn't help anymore. And now I was looking up some stuff that it was like, don't do that one no matter what you do. And I'm like, great. But I thought, I don't know, it was making it feel perfect. I don't know. But anyways, not doing that anymore. The one thing I did find that helps it today, like essentially not necessarily a stretch, but sitting with like a stupidly aggressive, just an obscenely aggressive like lumbar support, essentially. Just obscenely aggressive. Like so aggressive that it's borderline painful. But then after enough time, it like feels better sitting that way. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, hangs, I've been doing that for like 15 years, so. Still do that, yeah. I originally started doing that for some shoulder issues that I had, so. But still doing that. Despise lumbar support, says Jordan. Yeah, I usually do too, but then I looked some stuff up today, and it was like talking about a few different things and that, and I was like, fine. I had to drive somewhere this morning, so I just drove like 20 minutes with like a jacket rolled up behind my back, essentially, like for even more crazy lumbar than even more like quadruple what my car could even get lumbar on the seat. And then when I got up after like 20 minutes, I was like, oh geez, this is better. Like my leg's not tingling anymore and it doesn't hurt. This is great. So. Oh. Sparkly chest, you my boy. You are my boy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I use the standing desk a little bit. Maybe I'll start using it a little bit more again. Ooh, that's some high quality H2O. Fishaholic, welcome in. Velas, what's up? Welcome in. Hopefully we get some more luck like that. Keep that luck popping. I'll take an Umrune 7 times a day. Let me go ahead and put this, kind of run in a circle real quick. Don't worry about me. Ryan says adds lumbar support to lumbar support. Yeah, that's pretty much what makes my back feel a lot better. Like essentially walking, like sitting here, like I'm trying to stick my stomach out as far as I can. Like my back is so bent or whatever you want to call it. Jeer, yo! Ooh, thank you so much. You. Slayer. Appreciate you. 3 months of being a Slayer. Gloomy says, Jeer, you legend. Haha, true story. True story, huh? Fred, yo, welcome in. Good to see you, good to see you. Getting some muscle relaxers. I ain't too big on medications and stuff. Maybe. I really crossing my mind. I'm gonna give it a couple of days maybe and then think about it, because it's already been long enough now. It started to get better and then I like retweaked it, and ever since I like quote unquote retweaked it, like essentially heard it again a little bit, it's been like worse than than the first time I heard it. So, which I guess isn't too surprising in some manners, but in some whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you know, any interest in PoE? Nope, not really at all. No, nope. I'm too much of a filthy, dirty casual for PoE, I think, from what I hear, anyways. New back for Christmas? Appreciate you. That's kind. How kind of you. Not one of those cheap backs either. Make sure you get me one of the, not one of those Amazon backs. How did first week of fantasy go? Fred asks. Well, one team I'm absolutely destroying, and the other team I'm not doing great. So probably for sure gonna lose in one, and definitely 100% sure for sure gonna win in the other. So, Drake London isn't as good as I had hoped in week 1, anyways. A little bit of a unknown commodity there, but I thought it'd be better than what it was. But I mean, Cousins hasn't played since he blew up his ankle, so maybe need some time on a new system and stuff. DJ Moore didn't do that great. He was one of my receivers. Debo hasn't played yet, so that don't matter. Anthony Richardson was good for me, but the thing is too is my studs, they did good. They got a lot of usage, but they just didn't get a ton of points. Pacheco and Bijan both got like 15-ish, which isn't bad, but they both had like 20 to 25 touches in their games, so it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The RoboCop back, yeah, maybe, I mean, better than what I got now, I guess. Not the way he got it though, right? Switch says, how about them Lions? Right. Yep, overtime win for the Lions over the Matt Staffords, the LA Matt Staffords. Puka, yeah, I gotta see what's up with Puka. He got hurt. Hopefully he's not out for the year. I mean, I don't have him anywhere, but I mean, Don't want a good young player to get hurt, right? Lions tried losing that game, but between conservative play calling, in my opinion, about 3 or 4 just completely blown calls in a row on like 2 drives there, giving the Rams a bunch of points, and then yeah, but we pulled it out. We pulled it out. Man, something rubs me so wrong when you just see the offensive linemen get just absolutely destroyed by the defensive linemen, and then they just like kick out and just like give them like that, you know, that kung fu game for a regular Nintendo when you crouch down and be like, yeah, when they would come near you. When the offensive lineman does that to the defensive lineman when he beats him so bad, and the refs don't call it, it bugs the crap out of me. Just trips him, just blatantly obvious, just kicks his legs as hard as he can, and you know, then it happens like 2-3 times after that too, and you're just like, oh god. But I guess we can focus on the bright side. Lions did win, so that's good. Justin D, welcome in. Also Mark Macon, welcome in. Fred said you went against a guy who had Barkley and Cup. Yeah, the guy that I'm losing to has Cup. He has Mixon. His kicker got like 25 points because kickers are great in fantasy football. Yeah, just nonsense. Just he had a few guys not do great too, but it was really unfun, I'm gonna be honest with that. I mean, whatever. All right, let me take my important medication real quick. Fred says, yeah, tripping and leg whipping are penalties. Yeah, they're supposed to be, but for some reason, any team the Lions are playing, they don't get called for it. And then they show the replay and the announcer's like, oh my gosh, like look at this so obvious tripping. Oh boy. And then they move on to the next play, and what you gonna do, huh? Like, meanwhile, they're like, the defender's like they're going like this, they're both looking up for the ball, they're playing like patty cake like this, and they're like, interference. 85-yard interference penalty. The other team gets it on the 1-yard line. Thank you. Thanks. Fred, you're kind of in the know. What's going on with Romeo Odunze? He's going in for an MRI, but he played the whole game and never came out, really, from what I understand. Now they're like, oh, we don't know what's wrong with his knee. Hopefully it's not season ending. And we're like, what? Gloomy said Aubrey had a chance for a 71-yarder. Yeah, he's one of the guys that had like 25 points as a kicker, so that's pretty wild. Pretty wild. J Dove, welcome in. Lease Hutch is a beast. Yeah, he is quite a bit. I did notice some funny stats where he starts off the game very hot and then really just kind of drops off like mid-game, and he'll usually come back on kind of later games. So I think he needs to work on his conditioning or something, because that's, I mean, I'm no expert, but that's what it'd lead me to believe. They're keeping it hush-hush. Yeah, apparently. I mean, as long as I find out before waivers run. I need him to get either hurt or not hurt, so I can either put him on IR or not and pick somebody else up. Oh, great. And I have Jake Ferguson on that team too, so he's going. I guess he avoided he probably avoided an ACL tear or MCL tear apparently. But I mean, it wouldn't even be a Sweet Phil fantasy team if there wasn't like 7 guys hurt every week. So I mean, it is the NFL after all, but yeah, I'll you know what? I'll think about it, Casey, and I'll try to find a way to forgive you. That's the ammo I was talking about earlier, just 10 FCR. I had a feeling, since 20 FCR 3 to a skill tree isn't possible. But yeah, you're all good. You're all good. So maybe they start double teaming him after he has wreaked so much havoc in the first quarter, and then they let up towards the end. Maybe, yeah, they start chipping him and stuff probably if he's getting in there too often. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully it's that. Lions won, so did the Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys, yeah. I don't remember who they were playing, but I do remember seeing that they won, I think. Man, I met my buddy Carl up at B-Dubs, and I'm gonna be kind of honest. There's almost too many games on at once. It's like disorienting. I'm like trying to watch them, like, what happened? Oh, Tennessee. Oh, the Colts just bombed it. Oh, what? Buffalo. You know. Cowboys played the Browns. Okay, yeah, well, boy, the Browns. Oof. We were talking about that a minute ago with Deshaun Watson looking suboptimal. Looks like the Browns need to trade for Justin Fields or something. Or maybe they can get Joe Flacco from Indy. That's what they need to do. Could you imagine if they end up doing that? Because they just had him, you know, for the that was the Browns last season, right? That Watson was hurt and they bring in Flacco and then they did like even better. I don't know why it's like not like stored in my brain, this information. Like I thought it was, but now I'm like unconfidently remembering that. Casey says need to get rid of him. Yeah, I would have to say so probably. Ooh. Let me get a little back lumbar-y thing in here real quick. You guys are fellow old people like me, you understand. You know, I have to sit incredibly awkward. It makes my back feel better. That indeed is what happened, yeah. They'll have to trade like a 5th round pick to Indy for their backup 39-year-old quarterback. I'm pretty sure Joe Flacco, something like that. Did better when Watson was hurt, right? Yeah, that's gonna go down as one of the worst trades ever. Because didn't they trade like multiple first rounders, and then they also signed him to like a $60 million a year contract or something stupid. something terrible, Phil. Addis had just got his mosaics. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy. What about Dak getting 60 mil a year? It was 60, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to be too mad when it's like a little bit more than what Jared Goff just got. So, you know what I mean? So it's borderline market value nowadays. So it is what it is. Go take a shot of whiskey. No. I need to steer clear of that stuff for a little while. It's not my ugh. Well, I just like stuttered my back. It's not feeling too bad at the moment. The annoying thing is my foot is kind of feeling funny, so I just need to do the right things for a while here. Let it heal. I can't be like, oh, it's feeling okay, I'll just go bowling right now, or yeah, my back's starting to feel a little bit better. I'll go rip some 350 deadlifts or something. No. Oh. No, just a bad back, geese. Just a bad back. Hurt it a couple times, and then it just gets hurt a little bit easier the next time, and a little bit easier. And old people. I have a severe case of the getting oldies. Found him that time. 220s. Oh. You got a gift for me on Web 3. What is Web 3? I thought that's obviously not what I think it is. I thought the Web 3 was like the new. I'm confused. I'll just say I'm confused and leave it at that. Whatever, man. Said he just found a griffin. Ooh, love to hear it. Love to hear it. Congrats on the luck. You die all the time with mosaic. Not gonna have a ton of mosaic tips because I hate it. It's like completely busted, and you'll have to look up, kind of get the information for that from other people. If you die all the time, there's probably a skill or two that you're like not using that you should be, obviously, like whichever one does that giant cold blast that freezes everything in the whole game. But yeah, no mosaic expert. I already got a bad back. I don't want to go blind too and have a seizure. So Raymond said, got a bad ankle. A different case, different version of the getting old. Always rolling the ankle. Unfortunate. Looks like Deed's got some mosaic advice for you there if you want to try her out. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought it was some, like, you say it's on it's a blockchain, like, social network. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I don't use that. I was thinking it was like some dark web thing or something, but I mean, it's not literally, but it's kind of in the same vein, like an alternative internet thing. So actually, I haven't found a Viper Magi yet, and I've just have not been feeling like doing any effort into trading. So I'm actually still rocking smoke. So haven't found a Viper Magi and just decided to. I threw this on for one particular area that I didn't, Plus, I'm using Firewall. These are both on cooldowns, so the FCR isn't on stealth isn't as beneficial on this build as it could be on others. Because FCR usually directly applies to like how much DPS you do, right? But that doesn't work this way. It just works on travel speed, so I don't worry as much about it on this build. Jonathan, hey yo, it's stream time. Yeah. But yes, I would definitely, Cineal, probably use a Viper Magi. The second one falls off here. Raymond said, doing his best to stay off JSP this ladder. Gotcha. Yeah, try not to use your old JSP gold balance to just get the gear instead of trying to... If I ever use JSP anymore, I always... like, let's say I found this rune earlier. If I traded the rune for... I don't know what they're going for. I'm just going to make up numbers. I'll say the rune I trade for 10 forum gold. I'll write that down, and then if I trade for... Maybe I find an Istrin, I trade that, and it goes for 40. Then I have 60 forum gold, and I take that 60 and trade it for a Shaco, and I only used the forum gold I got that season. But the only thing that ends up doing is I end up with like thousands of forum gold that I end up not using sometimes, a couple of times anyway. So I do have a bunch of extras just sitting there, but oh well, it doesn't really bother me at all. Anna says it probably dies with his Mosaic because he feels too confident fighting. Maybe. I mean, every Mosaic assassin I've ever seen, though, they just go around the whole game nuking everything, and they never seem to have an issue. So, if I'm guessing, like Deeds was saying, there's probably I have heard this before, where you can't use that Fist of Fire because you can only use one of whatever, and he says Cobra Strike. That sounds right. So make sure you just kind of look into somebody's Mosaic guide, I suppose. I don't have one, but there's plenty of content creators out there that do. So. Gunner, welcome in. Johnson said started to summon Necro, not great without Enigma. Yeah, you really just got to get yourself a tele staff, to be perfectly honest. It's not as convenient as Enigma, no doubt. No doubt there, 100% for sure. But you absolutely can teleport around with like if you have a teleport staff here and you have another one on swap, it's unfortunate, but then you swap that on, like you'll use these charges, swap that one on. With like 60 charges, you can usually teleport around the entire cast sanctuary and then go repair. It does cost like 100k gold to repair them though. Or a Nage's Puzzler, of course, has the perfect amount of charges on it for teleporting. But yes, with no teleport of any kind, it's gonna be rough. You gotta at least get yourself a tele staff. I feel highly recommend. Go for it. Cineal, you say couldn't get your account back. Yeah, I had one from like 2002 or something. I don't remember, whatever. And I forgot the password, couldn't find it, couldn't get back into it ever. So I had to make a new one at some point whenever 2009 or something when I played again. Cube it with Rals. Oof, I would definitely not do that. Highly recommend not to do that. When Rals for crafting caster amulets are way more valuable to use that way than to cube. Yeah, I would much rather craft a caster amulet with a Ral than, because like literally you could just pick up this armor right here and pick up this orb right here, and that's gonna be 70k right there. Maybe you'll grab another thing to throw in your cube. Well, none of this stuff, but I'd find something else in the run, You just grab like 4 or 5 things. Necro Wands, Sorcerer's Orbs are small and can be worth a lot. And yeah, just sell them. when you're early on, you usually don't have a full inventory of skillers anyway, so you usually have open room to pick stuff up to go sell anyways. But yeah, a lot of people do recommend that rail thing, but I just highly, like, a lot of people bring it up, but I just highly recommend not doing that. I feel like you'd be better off just trading rail runes to somebody for gold and then repairing. Like, you could get more than 100k in-game gold for a rail rune. Maybe. Oopsie. Oh. One mile away from grief. Got a sick base, huh? Nice, Raymond. Nice. Good luck on that. Hopefully it pops off soon. There's another armor. I could sell that and get the gold. There we go. Whatever, man. Yeah, I said congratulations on the Griffins already. I said right when you found it. Right when you found it. Congrats on the amazingly good luck. Jonathan says, can't afford the repair on all these tele staffs. Well, I guess you're not going to be teleported then, unfortunately. Lunabird popping off some of that luck too. 2 chaos runs, pulled the low rune instantly. Crazy. Crazy, but love to see it. Love to see it. Chromaniac, welcome in. Doing okay. Honestly, sounds like something that a streamer would just say, but completely legitimately, I literally was going to go live and I was like, I feel like crap. Like, I don't want to do this. I feel terrible. And then I started streaming and now I feel way better. So appreciate you, fellas. Couldn't feel as good without you. Parks, welcome in. Have you missed anything? I talked about the Lions winning. I talked about my fantasy football teams. Beyond that, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I'll shout it out for everybody. Everybody loves knowing what the best drop so far is. Best thing so far, I found an rune. So, God tier? Perhaps. God tier rune. Tyraels would have me feeling real well. Yeah, right. Tyraels would probably send me to the hospital. I'd like jump up and down and be like, oh, my back, oh. Jaco, it's blue though, unfortunately. It's crazy how eyes are just instantly drawn to anything called a Shaco, just automatically. Sure. Oh, not that. Whatever. Just in case it rolls crazy. Co-tier, I think. Maybe. Sorry on the pronunciation. They were welcoming. Yep. Wrong button. Scott DeLoof. Yo, yo, yo. Wish I make an F Fort in. You have an ethereal, so you got a wire fleece. I'd go for it. I'm not too picky on the base type. Some people are. They only want a specific this one, that one. They'll only make it in an Archon, or they'll only make it in a blah, blah, blah. I ain't too picky with it, to be honest. To be honest, when I make stuff like that, it's either the first thing I have available, or the thing I can get for the cheapest, or occasionally I'll be like, what do people literally never make it in? Oh, they never make Fortitude in a lowercated mail? Yeah, I'll make it in that then. Like, that's what I'll do. Kraken shell, there we go. No one makes it in a bullrog skin. All right, we'll do that. Maybe more so I do that with like the treacheries and stuff, but yeah, I do that a lot of times with stuff. Lower res charges, always 2. I never thought about it. I think it's always low like that, but I never really looked into it. Fishaholic had one of the people calling trying to buy your house. Yeah, I get that all the time too. The other day, I don't even remember what they said, but someone called me and I answered, and they said something, and I was like, are you another one of those people calling trying to buy my house? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm not interested. They're like, and they're just like, okay, bye. Pretty much anytime I get a call from a number that I don't know, usually I don't answer it, but if I do, like maybe I'll be expecting a call from some random reason from a number I'm not going to know, and I answer it. Yeah, it's always the people trying to buy. Hey, you ever think about selling your house? We can give you an all cash offer in 20 minutes or something like that. And I'm like, ugh, stop trying to buy my house. I don't want to sell it to you for 30 grand under market value or more. Like, I don't want to. Okay, it must work on somebody, but my god, so many spoof calls nowadays. Yeah. Remember for a while there, I don't know if it probably still happens sometimes, but not nearly as much. I don't get it anyways, but where you'd get like calls, and they would what do you call it? They would mimic a phone number with like the same area code as you, but really they were calling you from like, Bangladesh or something, or like Russia somewhere. But it would be like whatever let's just say your area code was 719, like for where you live, and the number would come in at 719 whatever, and it would look like a number from your area, like someone you knew was trying to call you. There has been times before where I got calls and it came from my number. Because it just like randomly selects a number with that starting area code to like what's it called, like a ghost number or something. You had one 5 minutes ago. It says like geese. Nice. Yeah, I haven't had that happen in a while, so I thought they had like completely fixed it or something, but yeah, I've had my number pop up on my phone before. Ooh, unfortunate. 3 per day, you're still getting off. Unfortunate to hear that. Oops, not what I meant to do. 25. Oh, I got my lower res wand out. That's why things aren't working great. All out of style. Welcome in. How am I doing? Doing okay. Doing okay. Living the dream, right? Meh. Nah. Signing up for dental plans, grindy. Huh. So I don't get those ones. To be fair though, I essentially don't answer the phone anymore. It's almost never, but I almost don't answer the phone anymore unless it pops up with a person's literal name. So I have like 40 numbers in my phone total, and if it's not one of those people, I just don't answer. Almost ever. 3 minutes, huh? 3 minutes. All Out Style said he heard I killed Sir Fox the other day. I just hopped into his chat and I was just chatting, and I don't know. Some of the jokes I said were so funny it distracted him, and he. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even realize at the time he was playing hardcore. But yeah, no, I didn't literally kill him. But yeah, that's kind of was the joke. That was the joke. Oh, I'm so not smart. I meant to be grabbing those amulets in the terror zone to craft with. What a dumbhead. What a dumbhead. Okay, well, I'm gonna do one more run just to see if I can get an amulet or two. So. Yeah, Crow saying, same there. Doesn't recognize the number. No use in answering. Yeah. Pretty much. It has really died down, though. I'll be honest. I don't even get one every day, like a scam call or whatever. It's probably only like one every like third day or something. It used to be 15 a day. Phone going off at like 3 o'clock in the morning constantly. But yeah. You know what I've been getting a lot of, actually, and not just the calls, but a lot of emails too. It's always like, this is your last notice. If you don't contact us, click this link to pay your Comcast bill, or we're gonna cancel your service. And I'm like, I haven't had Xfinity in like 5 years. So go ahead, please do cancel it, because Ancient Tunnels. So that means the single player switch to terrorize Mephisto here. I think I'm gonna hop to single player and do that, actually. As soon as I finish up this run here. I'm not in too much of a hurry to, you know, transfer over or whatever, but I think I'm just gonna hop and do that. And yeah, Style says, how about them Lions? Yeah. We've been chatting about that quite a bit. Pretty happy about Jameson Williams' like usage and some of the stuff I've seen from him. He's not the biggest guy. He's not going to, oh man, look at him just truck that dude or anything like that, or busting, breaking tackles, but super fast, super athletic. So I'm glad that, considering where we drafted him, he sat out like a whole year. Some of his other like quote unquote troubles he had, and it seems as though he's come around and taking care of business and did some good stuff. So he had over 100 yards in the game. So Geese saying his pixel auto detects, and that's another one. Doesn't even ring through, huh? Nice. Bench Jameis. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough start yesterday. On the stuff I had to transfer over here. Okay. I mean, I bet you most people didn't start JMO, but now you could definitely flex him, or maybe even put him in for like your wide receiver 3 or something, or I mean, I even being quote unquote here Lions fan, you know, whatnot, I wouldn't have started him either. I don't have him anywhere. The thing is about being in this area, unless you want to take a Lions player like 2 or 3 rounds ahead of where they go in the draft, you'll never get them. Being like living in Michigan and, you know, being a Lions fans here, so, and I never want to take, you know, any of them that far ahead, so I never get them. Okay, we'll go run this Durance of Hate. So TZMF here. Smackles, welcome in. OT win is a win. Yeah. Me and Bit were talking some trash. He's a Rams fan or whatever, and so we were talking some trash in the sports channel in the Discord a little bit. Okay, yeah. Don't remember how to play the game. I don't even know what I got this set on. Let's go 3. And all you need, I think. Oop. Wait. There we go. Oh, I don't have my infinity or anything, which is why it's going so slow. I got to get all the gear off the mercenary. Well. And on single player, I got to go to the other side. Boom! Yeah, I think I'm a mercenary, just completely naked, just face tanking Mephisto. Anyone else hit 99 on ladder? Not this guy, not this guy. Maybe one season I'll actually try to do it, I don't know. All out says here, yeah, your number is different than from the state you live in. Gotcha. Yeah, I have a the thing is too, is if I see a number with the same area code as my cell phone number, I know it's a scam, because only people that got their cell phone from one particular store in one particular city between the years of like 2002 and 2004 have the area code that I have. I've only seen like 1 or 2 other people in my life that had the same area code, and it was people that got their phone from that store, like that are exactly like my age, from my grade, essentially, from that one particular company. Couldn't remember what I was doing there for a second. Mind melting. Boy, I'm like thirsty today. I just drank this whole freaking bottle already. Oh, welcome in Extreme. Yo. F y'all. Saying he gets one that says there's a package delivered, talking about scam calls and need to contact them. I've gotten some stuff like that too, yep. Like, all right, sure I do. It's always suspicious when they don't tell you, like when they leave a message or they're talking to you or whatever and they don't know your name, or they send you an email, they don't know who you are. It's always a little sus. Hello, customer. We have a package for you. It's like, customer? Who calls your customer? No, they say, hey, Mr. Phil, or something like that. Hey, Phil, this is it, sir. Mr. whatever, you know? Could you imagine walking in like Best Buy and they're like, hi, customer, how can I help you? Like you're an NPC or something. Just an unnamed character in a thing. Trashy. Yo! Coming with $10 Canadian. Thank you so much. You, Slayer. Waiting for your grandbaby Slayer to join us. Nice. Congratulations on the grandkids. Trash. I think I pluralized. I think I said grandkids, but I meant to say grandkid. I don't know why I said. Maybe there's twins. They didn't know it yet, but there's actually twins because I pluraled it on accident. So. Bob Zombie, amazing. Yeah, I thought that was a good one. My goodness, it's crazy how much faster, how good Infinity works, huh? Just crazy. Oh yeah, for that single player, I can use the macro.
HXX donated $10 Canadian through Super Chat. Waiting for my grandbaby Slayer to join us. Sweet Phil maternity stream.
Thank you once again, Trash, and congratulations. Is it possible to use controller for D2R? Yeah, it is. You can use a controller for PC, I guess. I've known people that talked about they did it. So I never have, so I can't explain it to you in any way, but I'm pretty positive that you can use controller for PC. And then for console, obviously you can. So There we go. Yeah, Ultrog over here on Twitch saying only uses controller. So there you go. Yeah, I know some people just, they don't want the mouse and keyboard constantly hands up, so you get the different position with the, you know, it's better on the wrists for whatever reason, this and that. So girl taking her time. Gotcha. 24 hours, that's too long. Too long. Parks says controller way better than mouse and keyboard. Woo. Haven't tried it, so I can't say it for sure, right? But boy, that sounds not possible. I could see maybe it's being easy on your wrist and hands for some people, but also having negatives, so like it can kind of come out as a wash and it comes down to preference. But controller being a lot better than mouse and keyboard, I would be surprised if that was accurate. I don't think I picked those up anymore. I don't remember. Who cares though? Bad for PvP? I could believe that, right? 2 Zods for 1 low? This economy's weird. Yeah, Zods are just not in demand, right? So nobody uses them, so. I don't know the going rate, but that doesn't sound like a shocking thing to me, to be honest. F saying you can't target your spells with controller. Yeah, I would imagine it being tough to target anything, yeah. Like, I wonder how easy, like, telekinesising that waypoint like I just did would be on controller. Scooping drops in public games? Oh, I wonder why that is. I don't know the full... I guess you don't have to go like this. You just spam the button to pick things up and it picks everything up. Maybe. I don't really know exactly how it works, so. Ghost. Oh, ho, ho. The ugliest thing in the game, the green diadem. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, straight to cube from controller too. That's one thing that kind of shocked me, that they never added like pick up straight to cube for mouse, like mouse and keyboard, but you can do it on controller. It's not like some huge disadvantage, I guess, but yeah. Weslito, I would have to say, so I'm not a controller player, but I'd have to say controller's got to have a lot less precision for sure. But I don't know, a lot of people do say that they like the controller for, you know, probably a lot having to do with like wrist and hand comfort, but I know one guy I talked to, he said that's what he switched to controller. He could never play again on mouse and keyboard because his wrists and hands from being on the computer so much were so like, you know. Quick, can you turn on quick cube? Yeah, I do have it set up for quick cube, but I actually find it more annoying to open the cube straight. It makes it like more difficult. Like this right here, and I'll show you how. Like, let's say I want to pick up this tome right here, and you're gonna open the cube and then drop it directly into the cube. Well, you can't see it now. Like, you only have this little area to pick things up. So it's, for me, it's actually easier to go like this and grab it and then just drop it right here, and then you're ready to go. You know what I mean? I find opening the cube straight up is actually less convenient than not opening it. So appreciate you, Biv. Foe's nice with the controller, says KC. Gotcha. Yeah, you probably don't have to be too precise with that, huh? I wonder how the... I mean, sounds like you probably play controller. How the holy bolts aim. They aim any good. $99 last night, Xbox. Number 10 overall. What? Wow, you really grinding in there. Nice, man. It's some hard work. I salute you, sir. For just blasting number 10 on Xbox. Lim said you enjoyed controller back in 2004 LOD days. I didn't think they had that back then, but maybe you had some way to figure it out. I could see a couple people saying you can aim them all right. With talking about the holy bolts for Fist of the Heavens Paladin, says they didn't have any problem aiming them. So, gotcha. Jeff Beal's opinion, just teleport's rough. Everything else, controller wins. Okay. Well, take your opinion on it, I suppose. Ah, you were joking. Okay, yeah. I never know what people could figure out back in the day. Like, I mean, back in the day, everyone had map hack. Like, if there was other people around you, you could just like hit a button and it'd bring up their gear, and you could see exactly what gear they had and what they had socketed in and stuff. So I mean, I wouldn't put it past back in the day someone hacking it a little bit to be able to use a controller in LOD. I would not put it past those people by any means. Good old Ward. Tebek's Glory. Cool looking shield, I suppose, but... Wesley though said he had a buddy hack his account. Nice. Back in the day. Come on. Easy Meph's supposed to be better than this. Yeah, I'm on board with Fred here, but yeah, to each their own. You know, people got their own opinions and stuff. I mean, my opinion's right and theirs is wrong, but you know, everyone's got their opinions. So it's a joke. It's a joke, fellas. One of my favorites. So, is Throwbarb fine for leveling, or would Hammerden be a better starter? So, a Throwbarb or a Hammerden? A Hammerden for sure. Like 100 out of 100. Throwbarb, I don't think I've ever done a full leveling through with a Throwbarb though, so I guess but I could not imagine. Like, so let me make sure I word this exactly the way I want to. I could not imagine Hammerden being worse than a Throwbarb. 67 res, that's not too shabby on the Kira's Guardian. Limited uses, but I mean, you cannot be frozen up there a bunch of res, so that's cool. Good old Kira's. So yeah, I could see Throwbarb being better than it used to be. But, like, it definitely got bumped up. It can be fun to play in certain instances, in my opinion. But yeah, any leveling, like, with a Hammerden or endgame Hammerden, it's not. Not in my opinion. Trash that NVIDIA's stream link when I used to work. Play on a 50-inch TV. Oh, that's unfortunate. They removed that feature. That's rough. That's rough. Fial says, nope, throw bar, the most god tier it can absolutely is more powerful than a hammered in. Okay, well, there you go. I would say I don't agree with that, but I mean, you know. Yeah, usually when people ask me those questions, you're saying some other person said that. Almost always when people ask me questions like that, they're always trying to get a gotcha clip of me so they can go back and talk shit on someone else's stream about me. That's almost exclusively why anyone ever asked me a question as specific as that. You're saying that somebody did a test and in their testing, they said that they leveled faster with a throw barb than a hammered in. So, I would guess that's why the person asked that question. Almost exclusively when I get asked a question that specific, it's because there's some person trying to get a clip of me to go back and talk crap on someone else's stream about me, so. But I'll go along with it, no big deal with me. That's why I stopped and worded it exactly the way I wanted to. Yeah, really Poison Dagger Necro is where it's at, right? Ferranda? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Lacerator, War Shriek, Throw Barb. Definitely not terrible. I hate having to just aim at every little character, every little monster. Super annoying. You do get the pierce, but yeah. Yeah, no, Trash, don't be talking crap about the Goo Goo Dolls. Don't be doing that. Don't you dare talk about my favorite band. How do you always miss reset? Yeah, I don't know. It was the Friday before last, so it's been like 10 days now, I think. Could be wrong though. Park says don't have to aim on controller. So with the throw barb, you can just hold the button down and it automatically targets all of the monsters. Is that what you're saying, Parks? Because if there's some controller thing that makes throw barb like crazy, yeah, I guess I don't know about it. If it just throw barb would just automatically aim at everything, you don't have to aim. Oh. Well, that's crazy. That would make it way easier. That was the most annoying thing. Well, obviously it is. You can just stand in the middle and just spam. It works like strafe pretty much. How's the map revealed? It's offline single player. It's just normal offline single player. Marek, why would you play offline single player when you can't transfer them to online? I don't know. Why would you play online if you can't transfer those characters to offline? I don't know. I play offline for the same reason that anyone has in the entire history of the universe has ever played an offline game that wasn't online. To have fun and enjoy it. Just that reason. Broke your offline from duping. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Don't dupe a bunch. Don't get into that habit. That'll, in my opinion anyways, seems to ruin the fun usually for people when you start duping stuff offline. Ferranda saying a controller must work good for fireball and stuff like ice blast and stuff. It could. Good. I don't know about controller, but yeah, I guess if like they were saying for throw barb, you can just spam throw and it just auto targets everything automatically without having to aim. That's that'd be pretty convenient, huh? loot filters mods. Wes, I would totally have a loot filter on here, but like the good loot filters for D2R didn't really come out until more recently here, the last like year or two, where I only had a couple of items left on my Holy Grail. So I just decided not to. And another thing too, for making videos and for streaming, you get like, if you run loot filters, I used to have a loot filter in LOD when I played single player. I just get a million questions like, you know, oh my gosh, how did, well, ooh, hold up. Check out this little good find here. Dracul's Grasp. Ooh, gotta have that for that smiter. You got to have it for that smiter, fellas. But yeah, when you have loot filters, people come in, they're like, oh, you're finding this stuff because you're playing some modded thing that has advanced drops. Never mind, forget this stream and leave and stuff like that. And leave the comments all over my videos and stuff. They used to all the time anyways, back when I had one in LOD days. So that's another reason why I just kind of went like, yeah, I just won't use it. You know, I just won't use the loot filter. We'll keep it looking exactly like the same way that, you know, it would before. Not a bad find. Already got several of those on single player, you know, over the course of years, but yeah. I forgot to reset the map. Got a little, I was thinking too hard. Oh, trash gift. What? Gifting 10 memberships. You absolute legend. Thank you so much, Trash. Very generous of you, very kind of you. And if you got gifted a membership there on YouTube, make sure you thank Trash there. Hype, indeed. Your mom's talking about the auto aim on controller, says it's not always great because it targets the closest monster instead of the one you want to attack. Yeah, so let's say, I'm guessing an instance of the negative for that could be you're going after like Andariel, there's all those little carvers around, and then it keeps targeting all these little carvers instead of just taking out Andariel like you want to, I'm guessing. So, Fear, welcome in. First Annie in offline, says Larter. Nice. Congrats on the first Annie. I do need to go, one day I need to go do that, go farm up another Annie or two. I have all these SOJs on single player now at this point, and yeah, I don't need 7 SOJs on offline single player, so. Too hard to, can't really tell. He stomps, says Tommy. Yeah, teleport is the one thing that people have said is definitely a negative for controller. So yeah, if I had to guess, yeah, it's just kind of like anything in life. There's positives and negatives. So Phil's Holy Grail app is called Chat. Yeah, you guys keep track of it for me. A mod that tracks all your progress for the Grail. There is like, there's apps for your cell phone. There's like 9 different websites. There's probably 20 different websites, to be honest. Different apps you can download, like programs for your computer that you can open and, you know, input. There's at least one that I've seen where every time a Grailer drops, you can program it to like make a sound. It'll like bing, and it'll automatically mark it off for you. You don't have to do anything. So, Mage Fist, Ethereal. Oh my gosh. I knew I was looking for a good use for the Zod, fellas. Zodded Ethereal Bartucks. Spam chat if you want me to do it. Put it down in the comments. I'm joking, I'm not gonna do that. Not even a good roll on it either. What kind of Giga Chad would you have to be to Zod a Bartuck? Do it. No. Joking. Thoughts on Call to Arms on side buff for Sorceress? Yeah, Muno, what I seen someone else said here. Crow down here, yeah. I mean, you gotta have Call to Arms, right? Call to Arms you gotta throw in like every character. You don't have to, but I would say it is optimal to have call to arms on swap for almost all characters in almost all instances. Save the Zod for an Ethereal Death Cleaver. I'll probably use it for like a Breath of the Dying, or if I find some like obscenely good Obsession base, maybe. But probably Breath of the Dying. Would use Zod and Ethereal Haas. Let's see. So, Joker, I would say on my offline single player right here, I would not. If I found an Ethereal, or if I had one online though, because Zods are relatively easy to trade for online. Someone was just saying they got 2 Zod runes for a low just today or yesterday or something. Like in that instance, I may do it just because like, just kind of cool to have, and Zods are like, you know, relatively cheap. Single player, I would not though. No. Anything apart from rune words, just occasionally, like I was just talking about Befaro with somebody else, that you can, you know, Zod like, you know, like an Ethereal Haas or something like that. They're usually not things that are necessarily best in slot, but they're usually like, I don't know, items for show. I don't think Ethereal Haas is like best in slot. Maybe some people could argue that it could for a reason I'm not thinking of right now, but can't think of one offhand right now, but ooh. Ethereal Chance Guards. Unfortunate. A lot of little stuff here though. What's this one? Pus Spitter maybe? Yeah. Back in the day I was running around this on my Necromancer because I didn't know what I was doing, and it was like, hey, it has 2 to skills. That's good, right? I was a Bone Spirit Necro because I didn't know what I was doing. Always a funny story. What are you yelling at? Probably heard that on the stream. Gotcha. Hopefully that gets taken care of very soon. Joker said it was more worried about the Haas being a low roll rather than... Oh, I forgot to reset the map again. Yeah, I'm not too sure, Joker. I'm not too sure what advice to give you there. So, first class you played. I think I started with a Barbarian. It was either Barbarian or Necromancer. I got it right after the expansion came out, when I first started playing Diablo 2. I know for a fact my first 2 characters were Barbarian and Necromancer, but now I can't remember which one I did first. It may have been the Necromancer, actually. Because the Ooh. I've been Oh, let's go. There's what we're saving the Zod rune for, fellas. Ooh. Yeah, Ethereal Gladbane. I'll hang on to that one. You know what else about hanging on to an Ethereal Gladbane? That means you gotta hit the like button. YouTube, fellas, hit that like button for me. I'm gonna hang on to it. I just want to ID this real quick, just in case it's like a crazy something. I may actually have an Ethereal Gladbane already, actually. Maybe. But we'll see. If I do, it's a 194. I feel like that goes up to 200. Is the damage and magic damage reduced? They're both 20s. Possible roll, I think. So that's actually a really good rolled Ethereal Gladbane. This one's 2019. So yeah. Cool. Sweet Lou, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate you. Solid for the Mercenary. Good call there for a few different people. Galladay, a few other people said that too. Yeah. Greetings and salutations. Welcome in EBP. Toronto, not too far from me, sorta, kinda. Michigander here. Barricade raved about me. Wow, what a legend. My twin brother Barricade. We're like twin brothers, but he's more manly. His beard's real thick. Besides that, we're like the same, right? Appreciate it. Yeah. Welcome in though, PvP. Welcome in. Yeah, Barricade, real cool dude. Real cool dude. Elf Don saying, any good drops so far today? A few of them. You've seen a couple here. Oops, I forgot to reset it again. Oh boy, real struggling here. Whenever I'm thinking, I keep forgetting. But a few good things. Got like an rune earlier, and then just a couple little things here. Couple cool things. Ever play around with 200 FCR? Well, 200 FCR firewall would be suboptimal because it's on a huge cooldown, like a second or something. I have dabbled. I have a little video about it. I've made enough videos. I have videos about a ton of so many builds in the game, different ones. But I've looked at a 200 FCR fireballer for kind of using it specifically to spam farm Amdario. Can do other things too, but did I hear twins? Funny timing. Yeah, talking about me and Barricade. We're bald. We're Caucasian. Well, I'm speculating. I think he's Caucasian. But yeah. Trash has another Tyranno Slayer in the house. Yeah. He's just on the other side of the... Just across the... I was going to say the other side of the river, but what do you even say from... I'm in Michigan. He's the other side of the lake, maybe. Geese saying he's rocking the 200 F0 fireballer right now for TZ Andy. Ooh, nice. Yeah, firewall is pretty super nasty against these bosses like that. So I'm Caucasian. Yeah, shocker, huh? Mines. Cherryum, welcome in. Yumums put some of those emotes of me. Or wait, no. Oh no, those ones are Barricade. Okay, I couldn't tell. Yeah, it just melts bosses. Firewall is pretty nasty for the bosses, even though it doesn't. I know people were really upset when they got rid of the glitch or whatever that made it melt even faster than this, but it still works really good. Like I could hit this to players 8 and it would be fine. There's no need to, but you know. Yeah, Deed's saying what I was just talking about, that it was busted before. It still is really good, so. Hollow, welcome in. Got a pretty cool solid crew out here today. Appreciate everybody. Speaking of solid crews, you know what else is pretty solid? The sponsor of the stream, PC Bros. If you're in the market for pre-built PC, check them out. Link in the description or exclamation sponsor. They got some great stuff over there. They got pre-builts that they even pre-built some out of like used parts as cheap as like $250. Use code SweetPhil, get a little discount. Or if you want some of the higher end stuff, they got some of that stuff with the 4090 Ti's in it and stuff like that. Well, I don't think there's a 4090 Ti. I don't remember. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. The high end stuff too. Use code SweetPhil, get a little discount on a PC from over there. Check out some of the other stuff they got too. PC Bros. Ooh, legends. Those guys are legends right there. Inferno was glitched before as well. I did not know that. It probably got the same glitch that Firewall does, I'm guessing, but probably less. I did it again. Less goodly, I'm guessing. I tried, I was actually going to make like a meme video of Inferno Sorceress, and I assumed I would like take Inferno and go farm Andario. Anything that I really tried just didn't seem good enough to be worth the video to me, and I ended up scrapping it. But like, you could kill Andario, but it just wasn't, it didn't feel smooth. Like, you know, the way Inferno and Arctic Blast work, you just got to stand completely still. And I hate how you have to start casting and it takes like a half a second to like a full second before it starts. It's like, and then it starts shooting. And you're like, oh my gosh, like if it would just go instantly, it'd like maybe use it. Maybe. Like it wouldn't be great, but you could use it. Yeah, clunky for sure. No kid pickup today. The wife's supposed to be picking up the kid today. Maybe I should double check with her that she's doing that. Probably should. Oh, Weslito coming in with a tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Supporting the channel. Very generous, very kind of you. Oh, well, you know, perfect? No, not perfect. Oh no, what? Oh, I thought he would be fine and he got ripped. I couldn't remember. Hellmouth. Okay, I couldn't remember what it was. Real rough. Watching D2R again makes you want to play again, says Opal Essence. You should, because it's awesome. Just awesome. Is it used for farming at all? So like Dual Dream, like some people will call it a Tesladin, I believe. I'm not really expert on that stuff. It's so expensive, I don't do it. Like, I've done nothing more than dabbled with it, like messing around with something, like you'll hero edit stuff in just to try it one time or something like that. People do use it sometimes though, for if it's what I'm thinking of. The Dual Dream with all the lightning aura and triple check. We don't want to see the wrath of Galback. No, I sent her a text, and as soon as I sent it, I heard her get up and leave. So I think she may have lost track of time or fell asleep or something. Dual Dream or Dual Phoenix, yeah, for the one with the lightning, one with the fire aura. So yeah, you gotta go. Have a nice day. Peace out, Crow Maniac. Have a good day. Park said he uses that Tesladin, farming it everywhere. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was what. Let's see. Park said he used it there. G-Stacks. I think he uses that too. If I'm not mistaken. It's hard for me to remember what. Hard for me to remember everything though. But yeah. Aren't these rune words expensive, Francois? Yes, very much so. I don't remember exactly what Dream has in it, but to make 2 of them, let's see, Dream, D2R. They have in them Io, Jaw Pull. So they have a Jaw each. So kind of expensive. I guess not that cheap. I thought there was a maybe I got tricked by that fake low in it. I thought it was like low Jaw Pull or something, but feels a bigger fan of the Dragadin over the Tesladin. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe we could get around to it. The only thing is, let's see, I don't have it. Oh, I did it again. I'd have to look into it. I know even probably less about the Dragadin than Tesladin, but because I've seen a couple other people play the Tesladin thing, and I don't think I've ever really seen people play Dragon, but Weslito said he had to roll 3 Phoenixes because they kept rolling bad last season. Oh boy. This guy. This rich guy over here. Death Mask. Oh, good old Tails. Phase Blade is stat heavy required. Yeah, it is true. I know the two different arguments there for... Let's see, you're talking about for an assassin specifically. Because, yeah, you'll get a faster attack speed on the Phase Blade, but then you have to add an extra, like, 75 points into dexterity to be able to use it. So... personal preference there, I guess. I've definitely done a... I missed the full context there, but I've definitely done... Oh, here there are 220s, 220s! No. I've definitely used a Crescent Moon, like, Phase Blade on a Trapsin. Because I didn't really want to make another one. And didn't worry about throwing them down a little bit slower, but... and Smulps there, there's a good call. That's another reason, too. If you have enough plus skills with burst of speed, it doesn't really even matter that much. That too. Come on. These gotta be... They have to be 220s. Well, next time. Thinking of going with the longsword? Ooh, there you go. There you go. I'd put it in a dimensional blade personally, just for just like, oh, you must have that in a Phase Blade. Nope. Oh, you went with crystal sword? Nope. What? Dimensional blade. Ooh. I'd put it in probably like a Colossus blade. Just have my assassin running around with a giant two-handed sword. It's not a waste, right? OG Dario, yo! Don't do that, by the way. I'm just joking around. Georgie saying you need to use Fade all the time. Ooh. Yeah, I never use Fade on a Trapsin, like ever, but that's just me. Maybe hardcore, you like need the safety a lot more, so I am talking about softcore, where if you die once in a while, I don't really care, and yeah. Generally Trapsin, you kind of sit in the back and don't really get hit anyway, so kind of what Smulp said there. That's my take on it, though. You know, you do what you do you. You do you. That's not the right runes, yum. A jaw, if, and a fill to make what, Enigma? Ooh, if you're not using an Ogre Axe, ooh, ethereal. It's gonna be ethereal. Well, it is ethereal already. 40 increased attack speed, Fool's Mod. 299 enhanced damage, not quite 300, but 299. Repair durability, 2 sockets. I don't know if all that stuff's even possible. Self repair. Boom. Maybe I oversold that for what it was going to be. Oh, Pharisee said he goes with the military axe. Huh. Okay. All right. Ogre Axe Iron Golem. Yeah, the only thing is it doesn't show off how cool it is being made out of an Ogre Axe. Not Ogre. The thing is, everyone's been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. It's actually been Ogre, but everyone's just mistaken, except for me. Butcher's Pupil. Yeah, okay. Little brain test for myself. Up a spear for more damage, and I'm using Bose, so I understand Bose. I missed what Bose stood for, but Nate hitting the ogre emotes. Love it. Love it. Oh, burst of speed. Bye. Appreciate you. My bad. Yum said it loves the look of a ethereal iron golem. It does have a little bit of a flair to it, huh? Oh, it's the exciting one, fellas. It's a Geeds. All right. How good? Wah wah. Hard pass. We'll get it next time, fellas. That was a little rough. Pop the crescent moon and axes for coolness. Yeah, I guess I've never seen that before. Crystal swords and phase blades are so popular. Usually what we go to. How much MF you have on? I don't remember exactly. Let me look again. Usually I have it offhand here, but 378. So pretty good number. Pretty good number. Style points matter, says Beal. I mean, that's kind of all that matters, right? Like min-max and forget about that. Style points, like min-max and style points. Cruel Bullrog Blade of Evisceration. Oh. That was, I tell the story a few times, but I like this story, so I think I'm going to tell it again. Back in the day when I started with that barbarian I was talking about earlier, Cruel Colossus Blades of Quickness and Cruel Colossus Blades of Evisceration were like all the rave, because like Grandfather was like impossible to find, and there were no like good rune words back then. But I found in a cow game a Cruel Bullrog Blade of Evisceration, and I thought it was super cool, but then I like didn't want to do the barb anymore, and I tried trading it because the Cruel Colossus blades were worth like a lot, but I couldn't trade it because it wasn't the right base. You know, nobody cared about style points. Everybody just wanted the Cruel Bullrog Blade that everyone said was the best thing to get. Unfortunate, but do you do speed runs? Not really. I do want to get a little bit more like learning into map reading and stuff. I have like, I don't know what I would call my map reading knowledge at the moment. I have pretty good map reading knowledge, but not expert. We'll call it that. I would like to get better at, just better at playing through quicker. I'm never going to be like, competing in speedrun stuff. I don't think I'll ever be good enough to do that, but I would like to like kind of almost like dabble, like try it, but with the whole understanding that I know I'm not gonna like set records. So Bellicast, what is up? Welcome in. Good win by the Lions, says Nate. Yeah, we managed to pull that one out in the overtime there. Yeah. Fury Bullrog Blade. Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? That was a thing for a little bit. Good old Colossus crossbow. Remember when that came out, Burrs was so nasty, and I'm like, oh man, these new stuff came out. Oh look, there's a Colossus crossbow. That's like better than the lower version. So that means it's got to be better, right? And then I tried it, and I was like, double durability again. It's crazy how it always tries to be a set Spiderweb Sash. But then, yeah, I was like, this Hell Rack stinks. Like, no matter what you do, it stinks. ASRB killed my fans team last week. Galladay. ASRB. I can't think of what that stands for. I'm getting real bad with acronyms as I get older, perhaps. I'm not even sure. Wick I can't. Three-socketed jewelers, two throw the whale. Two throw armor. I don't know, but I can't give any good advice, any comment on that. Because for 3 sockets of the whale, it would have to be like mid-level dueling or low level or something. I don't know. There's like certain things about that of items for that type of thing that I know, but there's way more that I don't. So, oh, Amun Ra, gotcha. Galladay. Oh, sorry. I was looking at my phone real quick just to make sure I didn't miss. Making sure my wife definitely was picking up my daughter from school, and that yeah. Jaws isn't that costly. 2 Jaws is pretty costly, I would say. I don't know, it depends on the person, I guess, but I would bet for roughly 90% of Diablo 2 players, 2 Jaw runes is incredibly expensive. That's just my feel on it from like polls I've done on my channels and, you know, stuff like that. So you want to get your first torch. 94 Java's on single player. What gear? Java for Ubers. I personally I don't know those characters. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm gonna go with ASD. I'll just call you ASD, I believe. I do not know that unless you really know what you're doing, you don't want to try to like farm your first torch with a Javazan. Just in my advice, I would say for your first torch, you're gonna want to like play through the game with a paladin and make just a pally smiter. I would highly recommend that. There is any character can farm Ubers, but it's very hard with certain characters, and I feel Javazan is a hard one. So. Fear Production said he's been going for almost a year trying to get an Enigma, working on a burr rune right now. Yeah, I feel ya. You must just be out there blasting, trying to find one to drop or whatever. I definitely spam LK or whatever for sure. What I did. Still took like weeks, but didn't mean to do that. Second best Uber farmer after Pally. I mean, Pally's probably the easiest, like in like cheap wise too. You know what I mean? I mean, I've seen some assassins, like Mosaic assassins, just absolutely blast Ubers, of course. But like after that, probably I'm not sure, but all I can guess is from what I've used. I've used some Frenzy Barb before, and it worked pretty dang good, but is it really the next best? I don't really know. Like, you know, so Machine, yo, 28 months. That's like, guys, that's carry the 5. That's more than 2 years of Slayership. Thank you so much, MMC. Not sure what Gloomk means, but thank you so much for the 28 months of Slayership. Deed's like, yeah, Mosaic busted. Yeah, I do agree. Oh, Fury Druid is pretty good too. I don't think I can really like say for sure which one would be better, because I've like done Ubers with that stuff, but not many times. Just to try it pretty much with a couple different builds. So what do we got here? Sunder Charm. All right, perfect. No, Garbo, cold. But yeah, the first, even on here, the first torches I farmed were with a Frenzy Barbarian. So yeah, Druid can be good. Necro's good. I don't know. I haven't done a Necromancer for farming torches. It was a long time ago, and I think at the time there was like a glitch where on single player, because you had to do, I don't remember if I reset it. We'll just reset it again. You couldn't do torches on single player unless you used a mod, and the mod was like set up in a way that there wasn't any ads, like in Uber Trist. So, but you sound like maybe you've done it recently, maybe. But I could see the summon Necro, even in getting those Udar dudes, like struggling to get them to target the one you want to. But could be wrong. How'd it get so sweet? Got lucky, I guess. Just got lucky. Weslito said, T-God's a must for Mephisto. You said it sounds like he did Ubers with a Javazon, died several times, he said, but I'm guessing he managed to do it, so yeah, I would just highly recommend people not to, you know, oh shoot, I did it again. Just to go in with a pally built the way that people say is the best way to do it, and get your first torches that way, and mess around trying to do it with other characters at some other time once you have the ones you need. Trash says the more skellies you have, the less Mephisto can spawn. Oh, I guess I didn't know that. Guess I didn't know that. Pally way more cost efficient. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, you can have like a pally with a black rune word and a spirit shield, and you're like ready to rock. Like, so. Yeah, Beal. I pretty much go with what Jeff Beal said here. He said he usually just goes with pally because you don't want to accidentally waste the keys. Yeah, same here, kind of, sort of. Anytime I did like try Ubers on different builds, because a lot of you guys, if you didn't know, a lot of times when I'll do like the build guides, it's so much faster instead of like either trying to trade for all the gear to put the builds together, or to transfer everything over from the mules to do a build guide and then transfer it all back. I just hero edit the character in real quick. Or sometimes if I just want to try like, would this really work to use all this gear and try to do Ubers or something? I'll just hero edit it in to try it real quick. So I've tried Ubers with like some different stuff where I like hero edited in this character, I hero edited in this gear to try it. So there's a lot of stuff I just quote unquote tried real quick that way. So jail barracks, what do we got online right now for a terror zone? Probably Mephisto, huh? No, cursed bastard, gross. Jail. This build's not going to be good for jail. But yeah. I think I'll do a little bit more stuff online here, and then just see if I can get lucky with just some generic farming real quick. Man, chug this whole thing. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, Montgomery was a beast, right? I'm surprised they didn't use Gibbs more, but I mean, Montgomery was killing it, so. Welcome in, PsychoNet. It was MEF at 1 p.m. Eastern. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, there was Mephisto offline there, but yeah. I think I'm just gonna do some Andy MEF and, you know, make it happen real quick here. Put some of those genius map reading skills to use here, huh? Go right from the waypoint. That's how you find the way down. Ooh, man, I'm good. One-man wrecking crew in OT. Yeah, they were like run, and just ran over him, huh? That's a true story. True story. We'll check to the left here. There we are. What's on here? Oh, I missed him with the lower res wand here. Oopsie. MMC say don't forget the like button. Yeah, YouTubers, make sure you hit that like button for me. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. There, Bubs. Oh. Yeah, trash. I got some where they're like, the vids I've done, they're kind of just the ones that you use mainly for magic finding. I got like the different, oh, I went right, didn't I? Dang it. I've done a few different videos in the past kind of like that, where the map reading that speedrunners use, but like only the stuff you need to know for magic finding. Because obviously people don't really need to know how to get through the, you know, use map reading for magic finding in the Flare jungle or something, you know, or in the icy cellar. Come on. Unreal. Very unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Come on. Weaken? No. Okay. My God. Oh no, he healed him. This is not going, it's going suboptimal. All right, I'll just make a new game. It de-equipped my skill or whatever. I don't know why, but it keeps unequipping my skills like that. I'm not dying or anything. It just randomly unequips my skill. See right here, it already did it again. This is my lower res side. It took lower res off for no reason. Oh well. Christopher got ethereal scalders. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 107 junk jewels for a high rune. I don't know. For a high rune, I'm not really sure. I was gonna say maybe like an ist or something, but I'm just not sure. Mouse wheel. No, the mouse wheel. I'm scrolling my mouse wheel right now. It's not. It doesn't do that. See, everyone says that. It's not what it is. I don't know why people say that, to be honest. I'm not like mad. I'm just saying. People always say that, and the mouse wheel, you can click the mouse wheel, you can click it and roll it. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. So. There must be a setting that you can turn on the mouse wheel to change it or something, because people always say that, and I've never seen it before. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a setting somewhere that you can turn the mouse wheel to scroll through the skills, perhaps, huh? Anyone know that for sure? Secondary key assign, don't realize it. Maybe. I use a piece, or boy, brain melting. Melting. My apologies. Mouse and keyboard, but yeah, I could check it there. No, because like, I mean, I can show you guys, like, it doesn't scroll the skills. Oopsie. I just hit my macro on accident. It just doesn't, so. What's my controls at? Maybe we'll figure this out one day. None. Walk, run. Toggle, walk, run. Show item. Let's look real quick. Maybe there's a setting in here I don't know about. Swap weapons, W, of course. Not swap weapons, it's delete insert. Select previous skill, select next skill. Maybe it's that. Am I accidentally hammering delete insert? Where are those at? Oh, those are way over here. That's not possible. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep whining about it and not figure it out. Come on, Phil. Oh my gosh, come on. Teleporting skill. Struggling over here. Mises? Right. Yeah, I feel like it's super buggy when you use charges. Super buggy when you use charges. Dang it, I hit the macro again. Now I got so used to doing that. Oopsie. Switch dosa up, mouse wheel up and down. No. Don't want to do that. I want it to stop switching the skills, not to switch it more. If it was on mouse wheel to switch the skills, that would be even worse for me. Another bone knife. Okay, alright. Thought I seen something else in here hiding. Guess not. Guess not. Yeah, you're a good joker, yeah. Does the speaking of hitting keys sometimes, does alt F4 still is that alt F4 trick still a thing? Where if you throw a high rune on the ground and then you just hit alt F4 and it dupes it for you? Don't really do that, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Just joking, do not do that. Back in the day, alt F4 would, it closes your game. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. I used to do it all because back in the day, you'd have to hold down the key to show your items, but then I'd be swapping skills at the same time too. I used to alt F4 all the time. Just all the time. Not like drop an item in alt F4, but just like in the middle of like a cow game. I would just be killing cows and then accidentally I'd be holding down alt because you don't want like a bird dropping cows and not see it. But then I'm also trying to swap skills and yeah, devastating. I did it a couple times when I was live too, because when I'm talking in Discord, like if I'm talking to you like chat here and I have the Discord chat going, if I want to say something to them, I have push to talk, so I'd hold down alt for the push to talk, and then I would be holding down alt and then I'd hit F4 and yeah, you see where I'm going here. You see where I'm going here. On ladder it decreases your lag, for sure, no doubt. Oh, do hardcore players, they utilize the Alt F4 to save their lives? I never thought you could set up a macro to Alt F4 you out there. Does Phil know? Oh, the chat above character head. I don't remember. I don't think you can do that in D2R. But, I could be wrong. But I remember that from before, but I completely, till you just said that, I completely forgot you could ever even do that. So, I guess I don't. Why you don't use the F keys? No, that's why you don't hold down the Alt key all the time. I tried using the other keys one time and I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I tried switching it to different hotkeys. Couldn't do it. Isn't it the exclamation? Yeah. Well, let's test it out here. Exclamation hi chat. Nope, didn't work here. But yeah, I think in the it used to work maybe. I don't remember for sure. I'd have to look it up. Maybe I probably didn't do that right or something. No big deal though. Use X to show items. Yeah, I got the show items set to the letter V now. But also, nowadays you don't have to hold it down anymore. They're just always up. Ooh, what am I doing there? Which is super convenient. Oh, let's go, a little martial arts skiller from one of the monsters around Visto. Shogu Kusha's grandchild. Probably how you pronounce it, right? Probably. Cool. If I ever get around to trading, maybe I could get a piece for that. All them Mosaic assassins need their skillers, right? Maybe. What did you call me? Yeah, I never really looked at the name of martial arts skillers. I guess, because that Shoguko Goose or whatever. I don't know that I ever really remember seeing that. The same song like 5 times in a row. Where are you? Found ya. Found ya. Shane, welcome in. Shogun, is that what you're talking about? This, yeah, Shogu Kusha's Grand Charm for martial arts skillers. I never noticed that that's the name of it. That's just what I was saying. Shogu Kusha's Grand Charm for martial arts skillers. I just never looked up at the actual name of it, you know what I mean? I just always called it martial arts skiller and never thought twice. Watch a bunch of the videos. Appreciate the content. Appreciate you, Squeak Official. Appreciate you. Using the Minion Necro, Softcore, Non-Ladder, Nightmare Act 3 so far. Nice. Keep plugging away. Yeah, summon is safe, but can be a little bit slow, so, you know. Keep plugging away, you'll get there. Glad you, videos helped you out, hopefully. Oop, I missed. Yeah, we'll go get Mephisto, too. Why not? So, suggestions for no MF runners. Yeah, I mean, Javazan is the classical one, right? But probably the most common. I'm not really a no magic find runner kind of guy, but I know some people are about that life. But yeah, unfortunately, looking at the time and stuff, this is gonna have to be the last run for me, fellas. So appreciate y'all joining me on the fine Monday. I'll have to hopefully get a video out tomorrow. That should be fun to make. Hopefully you guys end up enjoying it. Appreciate anybody who did some channel support today. There's some channel memberships. I know Trash came in with a super chat and gifted memberships. A few other membership re-ups and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. All y'all, it literally is no joke, make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos on this channel. So thank you so much. But yeah, even just hitting the like button helps out. So appreciate y'all. Hopefully we get some final run luck here from Mephisto. Or maybe Mephisto doesn't exist. Oh boy. Really wish I didn't teleport around the whole place just to have that happen. Real unfortunate. Oh, Demon Hide Gloves. Told you there could be some luck coming. I told you. Told you. But yeah. Appreciate you guys so much. But yeah. Peace out. Don't forget, keep slaying. Woo.